As you can tell from the title below, I am going to be painting because I just have so much time. For those who don't know, I dabble in painting here and there. I took an oil painting class when I was in college and I loved it. And since then, I have moved on to watercolor. I asked you guys on Instagram if you wanted to see a paint with me video, and the votes were unanimous. I'm giving the people what they want. Hopefully I can deliver. I started this painting yesterday. It's just houseplants because I love plants. For the sake of this video, I want to try something new. I'll insert some pictures here of what I'm going to try and go for today. Hopefully it turns out even remotely like my vision. I don't know. We're just going to try and have fun here, guys, because that's what art is about. I'll list in the description box all of the specific materials that I use. Everything here is pretty affordable. I'm like a novice, so I don't really need anything super fancy. Just whatever gets the job done. I have my hair so it doesn't get in the way. Okay, first of all, I'm gonna sketch out the drawing. I'm gonna try and keep the sketch pretty light because I don't want it to really show through when I paint it, and it's gonna be harder to erase later on after you paint it. So just try and sketch lightly, guys. I really hate drawing hands too because I just can't get the anatomy right. This is what my sketch looks like. I don't think it looks exactly like the photo, but I think it's good enough. I'm not going to worry too much about the fact that it doesn't look like the photo because I don't want to psych myself out before actually beginning to paint. We're just going to go with it. So from here on out, I'm going to be doing a voiceover because I realize it's very difficult to paint and talk at the same time. Anyway, I mixed some reddish orange paint in my DIY palette. It's just cardboard and saran wrap. I didn't have anything else and it works for me. I started off by painting the skin. I like to focus on the eyes, nose, and lips first, and then I fan outwards. I'm using thin layers of red paint and letting them dry in between to build up the intensity. Another technique that I like to do is get a clean wet brush and pull the paint. It helps to blur out the edges a bit. I don't always do this. Sometimes I appreciate having rougher edges because it adds more texture to the painting. You can also see that I'm using a napkin to blot off some of the paint. This helps it to dry faster, but it also keeps the colors from being too intense. But I basically repeat this process over and over. I also go in with layers of blue as well to create shadows. I just think it looks more visually appealing than using a slightly darker version of a color to distinguish values in a painting. Now I'm going to start on the hair. I mix this darkish blue-gray color, and it's the same process as the rest of the skin, just thin layers of paint and gradually adding more as it dries. Typically after I'm done painting, I'll take a pencil and define the eyelashes, the eyebrows, the shadows, and the details in the hair some more. Now I'm doing the background. It's just a bunch of blobs of color. I believe this is a wet on wet technique where you wet the paper and then you add in wet paint and it just kind of explodes into this burst of color. I say color, but it's really just gray and blue. Well, there you have it, guys. This is my completed painting. I'm quite proud of it because I haven't drawn or painted a portrait in quite a while, so this is my little baby. Hopefully this video wasn't too boring. I know I didn't really talk too much as I was painting, but I hope that you guys got to see my artistic process more or less, and that this was somewhat therapeutic for you. I don't know, it was for me. If you want more painting videos, please let me know. Alright, I shall see you guys in my next video. Have a great day, guys. Paint, be safe. Bye! Thank you.